Hey guys, so now today I'm gonna show you how to download something there because normally I'm supposed to be using my Neo Gamma to play, but I heard that there were some people who have a hard time downloading USB GX loader, and I have a USB GX loader now to play my Wii games. But did you know that in order for me to play Super Mario Galaxy, there's an error, right? But luckily I was able to configure out the issue. Here's what you're gonna have to do. First, locate for Super Mario Galaxy. So this is Super Mario Galaxy, right? On the bottom, you see settings and start. Of course, if you are to click start right away, this is exactly what will happen. We wait for at least 10 seconds. Let's just wait after 20 seconds to see what happens. So, guys, let's count up to 20. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did you notice something? None, right? There's a compatibility error. So therefore, what I'm going to do is I need to power off and reset and do something. Let me show you that in just a moment. So yeah, so sorry that it's absolutely plain old nothing as of now. It's very disappointing, but we can still work this out. So I'll just power this off and then power it back on again. Let's see if it works this time. So yeah, so again, just like what I mentioned, we need to do something in order to access Super Mario Galaxy, because I tried it with Super Mario Galaxy 2, which was my very emotional game ever, and it really worked. I'll show you what I did. According to the internet, they said there, the first thing that you need to do is this. And recently when I watched on the internet, the claim is true. So now I'm gonna show you the verification or the proof. So now let's go back to Super Mario Galaxy. Remember, instead of clicking start, we click on settings first. Click on game load and then game lock off, and then we look for the iOS. We use the video mode. Of course, your video mode has to be an NTSC disk, Force PAL. No, it's NTSC. So we need to do NTSC because I remember in my old Wii channel I used to play NTSC mode. And then 480p pixel on. And then I think I did the other settings. Video width, maybe auto, then maybe 16.9. Then game language, we use English, and then Ocarina none. And then we look for game iOS, auto, custom. And then for custom, we type the number. Of course, there's a code to it because there's a code. And the code is 250. So let's try that for now. But they said, according to the claim, if it doesn't work, we have to try something else. Then to save your settings, click on save. But before that, let's double check. So first, game lock. No, we don't need to lock it. And then our video mode must be NTSC, because in order for Super Mario Galaxy to run, according to the internet, we need to do NTSC mode. So that's exactly what you need to do, NTSC. Okay? Just like what I did in my old TV. And then the video patch, use global, and then 480p pixels we need on, because how can we play Super Mario Galaxy if we don't have these pixels? And then the video width must be auto, and aspect ratio, that means how's the compatibility size of the video, how it should run. And then the language, and then we go to the game iOS. If it does not say game iOS, yeah, if it doesn't say custom, you have to change it to custom first by doing this. You have to change it to custom. And then custom game iOS, just type the number code, which is 250. And if it doesn't work, you have to try again. And then, yeah. So, and then if you're done, click save. Then everything is already saved. Now back to Super Mario Galaxy to verify if the claim works. So cross your fingers, guys. Let's see if I can fully download or play Super Mario Galaxy. Oh, there it is. There's the screen. So now, do you know what happens now? We can finally play Super Mario Galaxy. And if you have not watched my previous video, guys, last time, remember I have a backup save game file here. Remember in my old Wii console that I backed up all the files in my SD card. And now I want to show you if all of my Super Mario Galaxy game files are still there. We press A and B, and then, wow, look at all of that. They're all complete. The Mii that you were using does not appear in the Mii channel, so Mario icon will be used. Now I'll change my icon. Of course, all my Miis are gone, but I'll try to make my own Mii soon. So yeah, they used to be in my Wii remote, but I can't even transfer it. And yeah, play with this file, and it's still there. And once again, thank the Lord. Do you know what happened? All my game files in Super Mario Galaxy are still there. Thank you, Lord. So as you can see, that's how you play Super Mario Galaxy. If you notice that there's an error and it can't read, the thing that you have to do is this. So now, let's talk to Princess Rosalina and see if we can do the fate of the universe. Before that, I want to check my records. Would you like to check the map? Here you go. So yeah, and let's check my records list. So here are my records list. Yes. See? These are all my records. They're all complete. And nothing bad. See? My records are all complete. Everything's all stars. All 121 stars. And then remember, if you want to access the Grand Finale Galaxy, you need to go here. Remember, you need to find the green star right over here. Once you found that green launch star that you see right there, you can access it. Then you can play the Grand Finale Galaxy. Just fly to the trial galaxies. Then you see 3 of those guys. This is for rolling. This is for manta ray surfing. This is for bubble blast. And then here we have the Grand Finale Galaxy. Would you like to go to the Grand Finale Galaxy? Yes. And off we go. So here we are at Grand Finale Galaxy. Careful, dude. I know. And now, see? All my save game files are still there. Not to worry. See? See? You see how crucial it is that I backed up every of my Wii game files? And do you know what happened? They're all there. So yeah, now I can already play the Grand Finale Galaxy in peace. So, yeah. So that's how I'm gonna do it. And I can have to collect all the purple coins. So yeah, just like that. So yeah. See? See? Actually, normally I'm supposed to be holding the nunchuck on my left. So let me switch first. Okay, that's much better. So yeah, it's much more easier that way. Except that I can't jump. But it's fine. So yeah. So that's how you play the Grand Finale Galaxy. Obtain every purple coin you see there. And then go here. Oh, I'll never forget that Guillermo saying, I better not catch you littering. What the hell, ma'am? I'm not even littering anything, you know. And then, yeah. Then I have to collect more purple coins. Here, you will have to meet a checkpoint where a red toad will talk to you. Mr. Rappy, you gotta hear this. We did such a great job. They're promoting us to become Royal Guards. With me as the Royal Guard Commander, nobody will ever kidnap that Princess Peach ever again. Ever. Koopas, Bears, Giants, Overgone Malls, whatever goes on, bring it on. Oh, come on. You're just defying the claim. You said that you really want to become a proud superhero or a guardian of the castle, but yet you will still be scared like a coward. Come on, dude. Action speaks louder than words. So yeah, now collect more purple coins, except for the top one. So let me just wait for a little while. Backflip up there, and then go down. Now we try to obtain all the other purple coins. And we're done. Now, there's our power star. Now we just have to obtain it. But before that, I'll ask this guy to help me. Because in my old Wii message board, everything's already gone. Rappy, there's a congratulations letter here for you. You want it? Yes, sir. And I sent a letter to the Wii message board. So take a look out of it. And then go to the star and voila. And there you have it. There it is. I was able to complete Super Mario Galaxy. So you see, what a magical dream. Actually, I remember yesterday I was trying to show you if Super Mario Galaxy would load. But the problem is it did not read. The only technique there is to change the settings to NTS, put an aspect ratio, and then what else? Put, let me show you later, okay? But for now, this is what happened. So I got everything complete. Save your game? Yes, please. And normally before I exit the game, I will always talk to Princess Rosalina in order I can go to the fate of the universe and beat Bowser before I leave. Because you know, constantly, ever since when I'm playing the old version of Super Mario Galaxy, I will always call Princess Rosalina at the end to beat Bowser and watch the sentimental ending. I wish I could show you the sad ending because it also reminds me of my sad life. Because you know, every time when I play Super Mario Galaxy, I'm always crying. Because I wonder if you guys feel like that too. When you play Super Mario Galaxy, you think of your beloved someone. If you have, please leave it on the comments below. Because for me, this game is very, very emotional to me. And I don't want all my saved data in Super Mario Galaxy to get lost. For if it were to get lost, I'm really gonna cry. And really gonna cry. But now, thank the Lord, because my game is still saved. I thought I can't play Super Mario Galaxy anymore. But thank God, it's back. Now, let me show you about Super Mario Galaxy 2. Because when I was only 13 or 14, but now since I'm 25 years old, I can play this game more than ever. So yeah, I'm 25 now and I've been playing this since 2022 because when I was 13 years old, I played Super Mario Galaxy, this one, the first version, the second version. Because remember, if you want to unlock Princess Rosalina and Mario Kart Wii, you need to first have a Super Mario Galaxy save game file. Which I need to do. I need to test the claim to see if it's true. Because I heard that if you want to unlock Princess Rosalina in Mario Kart Wii, the first thing you need to do is to have a Super Mario Galaxy game save file. I tried to test the claim to see if it works, but it doesn't. However, the standard version is to play all the 50cc, 100cc, 150cc, and Mirror Cups and obtain every star rank in order for you to unlock Princess Rosalina. Which is quite hard, especially that if you're not a skilled driver. So yeah, so now I just want to test to verify if this claim were true, alright? So that's Super Mario Galaxy. Now, just I want to mention, when I was 13 years old, I used to play this version of Super Mario Galaxy, the second version. But, when it was 2022, to test the claim if I can unlock Princess Rosalina via Mario Kart Wii, I played this game, and now I got so addicted that I want to know more and discover more galaxies. So that's why I plan to play more Super Mario Galaxy, and yeah. And now, I'm already a master of all galaxies that I completed my file. And constantly, I've been playing this game over and over again to see if I memorize the steps on what to do to beat the first literal version of Super Mario Galaxy. So, yeah, this is my sad and emotional day, guys. So, yeah. Now, let's go to the second version. So, this is the second version of Super Mario Galaxy 2. I did that already. So, let me show you what I did. Because in the first place, it depicted a green screen. However, God is good because this is what I did. First, remember the default settings was none, diba? Right? It's nothing. So auto. So we have to say force NTSC. Because I remember in my old TV, it was NTSC. Before the game starts, the TV should say NTSC. And then, we change the pixel to 480. We do on, then on. And then the video aspect ratio, we say auto, then 16.9. And then game language, and then game iOS. If it doesn't say custom, game iOS, you have to, because I was wondering, what does cIOS mean? cIOS stands for custom iOS. I wonder if this is true, guys. So yeah, so the first thing you need to do is to change it to custom, and then you can avail or access the custom game iOS. Once there, you just put the pin code, which is 248, 249, or 250, depending on your version or your format. I wonder what's yours. So yeah, mine, I tried 250 or 251 or 248, it doesn't work. However, the moment when I tried 249, it does work. So yeah, then I saved it and then return, then click start to see if I can play Super Mario Galaxy 2. And remember, just what I mentioned, all my games in, oh yeah, remember, for you, the sake of you guys, there was a green screen that was, you know, obscuring if you first played it. However, now, it showed us a warning, and now, ta-da! There we have it! Super Mario Galaxy 2. Now, the question is, will my file still be there? Oh yeah, there it is. There's my save game file. The one when I have 242 stars, and played the grand finale galaxy. And there you have it, everything. All the galaxies from Super Mario Galaxy. And let me show you what to do. So first we go to the step board. Oh, first let's talk to Ma'am Lisa. Rafi, I want to give you my thanks. Just that? Seriously? Yeah, I know, because I'm very thankful to God right now. And yeah, and there's the Chelly, my auntie. And now, to the hoverboard, and look, every galaxy is already complete. World S, World 6, World 5, World 4, World 3, World 2, and World 1. And there you have it, guys. Everything is all complete. So no problem. At least I'm so grateful to God that now I can play Super Mario Galaxy more than ever. So thank you, Lord. I'm very blessed now. And at the end, I'm really gonna thank God and thank my parents and really cry with the sadness deep inside my heart, my melancholic sadness because of Super Mario Galaxy, which made me feel sad because it reminded me of my beloved parents who took good care of me and who love me so much more than anyone. I feel very beloved and sentimental right now. I feel I want to cry. So if you guys have trouble downloading Super Mario Galaxy via USB GX loader, try to apply what I told you. And if you have any questions, please ask. Don't hesitate to comment down below to verify your clarifications or concerns regarding about it. So yeah, and one more game that I like to play, guys, is Super Mario Sluggers. Actually, they said there, if you want to access the Super Mario Sluggers, you need to, change the game settings to, what was that number? I don't know. But yeah, I think it was 240. So yeah, let me show you. So you go to Super Mario Sluggers, it's right here. Yeah, let's change the game load. Our video mode must be NTSC. And yeah, and then on. And then we video width, aspect ratio, 16.9. Then patch country. Nope. English. And then parental control, nope. And then the game iOS, I'll change it to 250 to see if it works, because it's 1. That's why it won't load. So let's try 250 and let's verify if this is true. So our game iOS is 250. Our language is English. Our aspect ratio is 16.9. And then pixels is on. Then we are on NTSC. Then click save to save your settings. Then back to the game. Let's see if it works. Because I was trying to see if I can play Super Mario Sluggers. At first it wouldn't work, but now let's see. Wait for a few seconds and... oh yay! It works! Now it shows the white picture screen that warns us what to do. And now, is it okay to create a save file for Super Mario Sluggers? Nope. Yeah. Everything is brand new. So I don't want to do that. But luckily, just like I mentioned, I have a secret weapon that I did here. Want to know what it is? Here it is. Please wait a moment.